I don't cross my T's. I don't dot my I's. I won't say pretty please, or speaking really white lies. I've got a rebel soul. I've got a rebel soul.
We're at the entrance to Gamkaskloof, also known as Die Hel. It's close to the top of the Swartberg pass, which in itself is quite a famous pass in South Africa. It's 37 kilometers from the start of the pass, about 2 hours traveling time. Probably longer with stops for photography and video. Gamkaskloof comes from the word lion. A gamka is a lion in the San language, and a kloof is a valley in the Afrikaans language. The area was settled for thousands of years by the San people. The first Boers arrived in the 1830s and settled the area. First car, in fact, arrived in the valley in 1958, which was dragged down donkey carts. It was inaccessible until 1962. In 1962, the road was built. I use the word road in inverted commas because it's quite a challenging drive. It's 37 kilometers of windy road. That's to the gate. It's several kilometers further to the old village. The valley had a population of 160 at its peak. There was a school and a church. The schoolmaster also doubled as the church minister. When the road was built in 1962, young people left and never really returned. By 1991, the last kloofer, as they call themselves, had left. Annetjie Joubert returned in 1998, and these days her son Piet and his wife Marinette run the accommodation, and they have a small farming operation going as well as a restaurant. Here we are at Gamkaskloof in the original village at Oma Sunny's winkel and restaurant. I must say, if ever there was a misnomer for a place, it's this one, because it really is not hell. I don't know if you've heard of Shangri-la, a little paradise valley in the mountains. And this is like a Shangri-la. I mean, it's so green, so peaceful. In fact, it's most likely that the word hell comes from the Afrikaans word heiling, meaning steep incline. So we're staying here at the bush camp, and the accommodation is in these little chalets, which is very cool. These little stone chalets, very basic but nice. And then there's a communal kitchen and bathroom. It sleeps 8. We're the only people here, so it's pretty much all to ourselves.
Down in Louisiana, where the tall, tall pine trees grow, there live a preacher daughter and she knows how to jelly roll. And a papa wanna save my soul, but a sweet talking daughter, Lord, she loves to jelly roll. Yes, she do.
After a lekker braai and a good night's sleep, the next morning we headed further into the reserve towards the Cape Nature Information Centre. It's fascinating driving past the restored homes and just imagining the lives that were lived here all those years ago.
Got a gal in old St. Louis, one in San Antonio. Come and get it while you can, for tomorrow I'll be gone. And my good gal sitting alone, she hollered her back, Daddy, Daddy, when you coming home? Won't you come on home?
I recommend stopping off at the Cape Nature Info Centre and Museum. It is free and there's so much information to be had. End of the line, Boerplaas Guest Farm. Now we turn around and go back.
Them gals in Mississippi get along.
Well, there we are. That was our very short trip to Gamkaskloof. Over. We spent a very lekker night, and I'll introduce Marinette to you. She is the lady to talk to if you want to book accommodation. So if you want to stay here, this is the lady to talk to, and I'll put the website link.
Yeah, they can recommend just like a cannonball. Hell, I love to watch them fall. Oh,
That's our trip to Hel and back done, Gamkaskloof. And what can I say? It's a really, really incredible and amazing place. I highly recommend it. The driving is a little bit challenging in places. The pass is not something that I would really take lightly. You probably can do it in your car, but your car will never be the same again, and your nerves will probably never be the same again. It is better to do it in a vehicle with high ground clearance. We're going to go back over Swartberg Pass towards Oudtshoorn, probably grab some lunch and then home. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and a subscription is always welcome. And we will see you next time.